So we are seeing about the carbohydrate chemistry in this lecture. So this is about the carbohydrates, the derivation. So here the importance they are present in weight, like sugar, in plants, industrial products, and the definition is a polyhydroxy compound, polyhydroxyaldehydes or ketones. These are their functions: energy, intermediates of metabolism, storage from energy, structural components, fiber, nucleotide, and detoxification process. You can see them. And there are additional terms you require to know. And this is a monosaccharide, oligosaccharide, and polysaccharide we're discussing. So you have to know all the monosaccharides, oligosaccharides, and the polysaccharides. So the monosaccharides, if you can see, you can have the generally you have the monosaccharides like based on giving monomers, only one monomer. Okay, so the test for this, a Benedict test you can do for finding reducing sugar which have free aldehyde keto compound. Fielding test can be done, Molish test and Barford test can be done. So disaccharides, if you see, this tabular column is important. Okay, so glycerol, ADH, AP, erythrose and erythrulose, ribose and ribulose, glucose and fructose, glucoaptose and heptulose. So what are the functions? Oligosaccharides, disaccharide is different. It's not an oligosaccharide. So LMS, for trisaccharides, tetrasaccharide, pentasaccharide comes under oligosaccharides. So MSV, it's learning maltodextrose, stachyose and the Weber-cose. Now moving on to the polysaccharides, they are more than 10 sugar units. Okay, so high molecular weight and sparingly soluble in cold water. They are also called as glycans. Okay, so they are homopolysaccharide, heteropolysaccharide. The other name of heteropolysaccharide is, you can call them as mucopolysaccharides or glycosaminoglycans. So isomerism, you can see same molecule formed but there is a different structure. There are structural isomerism and stereoisomerism, right? Structural isomerism is same molecule formed but different in these structures. Okay, so aldoketo isomerism. Stereoisomerism, there are DNL isomers, optical isomers, epimers and anomers. Okay, so DNL isomerism, glyceroldehyde, diglyceroldehyde, L-glyceroldehyde, D-glucose, L-glucose, the enantiomers. So they are mirror images of each other. Enantiomers are. Optical isomerism, dextroretatory and levoretatory. Okay, so optical activity is the capacity of substance to rotate the plane polarized light passing it. Okay, epimers. Epimers are sugars which are differ with each other with respect to single carbon other than the anomeric carbon. So they differ only with respect to a single carbon which is not the anomeric carbon. Look, you can see that it's not galactose. Yeah, galactose and mannose. These are epimers of glucose. So glucose and mannose an epimer. So glucose, galactose is also an epimer. Okay. With respect to glucose, they refer with C4. Galactose refer with C4. Fourth carbon they differ. Here mannose differ with second carbon of glucose. Only in that difference. They are not other than the carbon, anomeric carbon, they differ with each other. Single carbon only. That single carbon should not be an anomeric carbon. So you can see this is a glucose. With respect to second carbon, you can see them in mannose. Rest of the thing is same. But D-glucose you can see with respect to the fourth carbon, galactose is different to them. Okay. And anomers. Anomers are nothing but in solution glucose predominantly exerts closed chain structure because of cyclization of sugar and additional asymmetric center is created at first carbon. The first carbon is called the anomeric carbon. First carbon remains the same. Okay. Glucopyranose alpha D and beta D they form. So additional asymmetric center has been produced at the first carbon. This is the anomerism. Okay. Mural rotation is defined as a change in specific optical rotation representing the interconversion of alpha and beta forms of D-glucose to the equilibrium mixture. So they have an interconvention. the alpha and beta form of the D-glucose to form an equilibrium mixture. So enadiols are good reducing agent, very important, and form property for Fleming test and the Benedict test. Okay, so those two tests are very important. So if the glucose, you can see only one carbon, that is the aldehyde only is been that is converted into acid. This is called gluconic acid. So both things are been changed into acids, means it's called glucosaccharic acid, or you can call it as gluconic acid. This is gluconic, this is glucuronic acid, you can call, or glucosaccharic acid, you can call glucuronic. Glucuronic acid is this CH2H converted to COOH is glucuronic acid. If CH2 converted into COOH, it's called gluconic acid. When both are converted to COH, called as glucosaccharic acid. Okay, this changes gluconic. This one changes as a glucuronic. Both are changed into COH, glucosaccharic. So glucose may convert into sorbitol, mannose may convert into mannitol, fructose converted into sorbitol. Even glucose and fructose are same structures, but this aldehyde is the ketone. So they convert into sorbitol, mannose into mannitol, galactose into dalkitol, ribose into ribitol. This is an important one. Okay, sorbitol is in the form of cataract. It is in diabetes patient. You can see them in cataract with the eye related problem. Mannitol is in the form of cerebral edema. It causes. Mannitol from mannose, glucose sorbitol, which is causing cataract. So ozone crystal is very important. Glucosone is the needle shape. Maltosone is a sunflower shape. Lactosone is a powder puff of tennis ball shape. Okay. Needle shape, sunflower shape, powder puff. Disaccharides, if you study, they are reducing disaccharides and non-reducing disaccharides. The reducing disaccharides are maltose and lactose, which is having a free aldehyde group and ketone group. Whereas non-reducing disaccharides are without the free aldehyde and ketone groups. And the example of this is the sucrose. This is a non-reducing disaccharide. Maltose is having two moles of glucose in it. Glucose is glucose. Alpha 1 gamma 4 glycosidic linkage they have. Okay, this is the structure of maltose. 1 gamma 4 glycosidic bond, glucose and glucose. Lactose is a milk sugar. Okay, it has glucose and galactose, beta 1 gamma 4. This is the alpha 1 gamma 4. This has beta 1 gamma 4 glycosidic linkage. It is a disaccharide also. Okay, so in lactase, if it is absent, it will cause the lactose intolerance disease. Okay. So this is the structure of lactose, beta 1 gamma 4 glycosidic bond. Sucrose, glucose and fructose, alpha 1 gamma 2 glycosidic. This is alpha 1 gamma 4 is what? Maltose. Alpha 1 gamma 4 is maltose. Lactose is beta 1 gamma 4. Sucrose is alpha 1 gamma 2. It's a non-reducing disaccharide.